Okay, so this is going to be my first go with a video on YouTube. And because it's a new platform, I thought I'd have a different spot. I'm in my Zen spot. This is going to be a meditation focused on holding seemingly opposing truths within our awareness. So, inviting you to take a mindful stance, whatever that looks like for you, whether that's sitting somewhere, whether that's standing, whether that's laying down. We're going to be mindful here of some very, very active birds, wildlife. Hopefully my cat will leave me alone while we're doing this. But taking that mindful stance and closing your eyes if it feels comfortable. Inviting you to bring attention from the mind's eye, the place where we have thoughts, the place where we have images, and bringing it down to where you have contact with surfaces around you. Maybe it's the chair in which you sit. Maybe it's the floor on which you stand. Or maybe it's the surface on which you lay. Just noticing those points of contact. Noticing the urges for the mind to shift and wander. I want to invite you to take in a mindful breath, following the inhale as it goes in through the nose and then out through the nose or the mouth, slowing it down. Noticing that there is a slight pause at the top of the inhale, right before the exhale. And just noticing when your mind wanders, where it's wandered to, and what kind of mental activity it's been engaged in. I want to invite you now to bring attention and call to mind a time recently when you have had multiple thoughts and feelings about a particular circumstance. This might be marked by what we call confusion, or just noticing that there are multiple different experienced perspectives. We can have an emotion about a particular situation and also understand the logic behind the situation. We can feel the vulnerability and also know how it's come to be that this vulnerability has been necessary. We can have insight into the ways in which we interact with ourselves and with the environment. And we can also maintain a level of frustration with the process. sitting with this, it is the and. We often use the term but or to encompass these seemingly opposing truths. And this is a practice of noticing and inviting a holding of both. In these moments, I can feel relaxed and also on edge. Different parts of my experience lend to these words, these humanly defined experiences. And so they're very imperfect. They're complicated. And yet we often want to simplify because it cleans things up. So allowing space to sit with the seemingly opposing truths. Maybe it's I'm growing and I'm also the same as I've always been. There's plenty of dichotomies, these differentiations, these separations, these good, these bads, these rights, these wrongs, where we classify ourselves, objects, the essence of different activities and people. And this is to break that down a bit with the and. We often think if we acknowledge that which we don't necessarily agree or it's not our area, that we're complying, that we're complicit. And yet it really is the birthplace of a lot of increased awareness and growth. So sitting with the and in the place where we'd often put a but or an or, and just allowing it to be. Sitting with some of that discomfort, especially when it comes to interacting with others and wanting to identify, improve that which we know, that which we understand, and where we can sit with the complicated reality that things are usually grayer than we'd like them to be. So taking a moment as we end with the bells. And open your eyes as it feels comfortable. Bringing yourself back. And so different, clearly, because this is not live. I may move to that with YouTube because it's possible. Just been a little gun shy with so many issues related to doing lives on Facebook recently. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed, and hopefully you have a Zen place of your own. I do recommend a single person hammock swing. It is very zen. All right, hope you have a great end of your weekend and start the week, or whenever you're doing this, a very holding seemingly opposing truths kind of meditation. All right, take care.